Hello, this is Bill coming at you from Santa Monica. It is still a beautiful day now that I look about it. Ton of birds over there. It's a little cloudy, but it is still a beautiful day. I had one of those days, and I keep meaning to tell you about that. When I say I have good days and bad days, all of my days for most people would be considered great days. I don't have bad days like most people think. My bad days are like when I say I change my plans. If I don't think, even the smallest adjustment to my plans can have huge ripples, I call them, like in the water. One little stone thrown on the calmest day at the lake. It's a big lake. I'd love to see if it would stay long enough. I bet you that ripple make it all the way across the lake. And it's a big lake. So, that's what happens when I change the simplest of things. Because I can think it out the best I can, but I don't have the, I'm not so bad that I have to be told, that hot hurts. It's not that bad. And some of the things I say might make it sound like it's that bad. It's not that bad. But I remember the food I like, but I like everything. So, but I know my preference. If I'm buying, especially if somebody else is buying, but I always try to look at it the same way, because I'm gonna buy the most expensive thing that I like, which happens to be the most expensive thing. So I'm going for prime rib, and I'm gonna get the biggest cut, and I'm going for lobster. And I don't need the biggest that, because I want to eat what I had as a kid. Believe me, that ran right into the ground in me. If you buy it, he didn't mind. He'll buy whatever you ask. That is not an issue. He hates to waste, and that is the issue. You might think it's because it costs $100. No, he'll buy it for you for it's $100. He won't care. That is not going to be the issue. It's if you eat like I did as a kid. I'd order the prime rib, and because he ordered the king, that's what I'm ordering. That only happened once before I learned, well, you can have prime rib, you can have the lobster, but we're not buying what Dad buys. Just because what Dad buys doesn't fit in you. Period. Okay, I get that. But that's just me, and I am a creature of that habit. But I don't expect anybody to buy me what I wouldn't buy for them. So, anyway, I've talked enough about that. This is the last of this series that I intend to have. I'm sure there'll be plenty more coming from this. But, while I still have some daylight, I'm going to do one of two possible, whatever these things are called, to post in the morning. No, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. I'm going to post this one on, as I normally do. But because of the day and the way it went, and I haven't heard from the police, I am going to leak it to the local news. And I'm going to do that at 9 o'clock tonight. And I don't know what'll come of it, but I'm just going to... it's not much of a leak. I'm going to look on Google and find the closest local TV station, and which I'm in LA. I mean, Santa Monica is part of LA. So whichever one I scramble and pick is the one I'm going to send a message to, and I'm going to attach this link to it. And they can decide what they want to do with it. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't really care. I know if they don't pick it up, I'll keep pushing. And it's just, I've had it. I know I'm disabled. I know a lot of people are disabled. And this isn't just about disabled people. This is just about everything. And like I said in the previous, Santa Monica should be gleaming pinnacle of an example. And after today, they are the farthest from that. And if I have to be the one that says, you know what, I'm all the way from New Hampshire. My friend back in college told me that I would really like it out here. It took me 50 years to get here. I get here in awe that I actually like it. To find that the town that I choose, one of the two towns, that I decide that I could live in, it's not politically corrupt. It's politically inept. And this is my statement to whatever news channel that I send this to. And I hope whatever news channel, because I literally am just going to Google you. I live in Santa Monica. This is a channel that I started because I'm not going to tell you. I want you to have to watch all of I don't know what these called, but it says that every time I try and know what this is called. So I would like you to have the opportunity to view those, and you'll figure it out right in the movie. I say movie, I know it's not a movie. I don't know what these are called. And those things confuse me because I know I'm wrong. And then I get wrong, and then it slows everything down. What was I saying? I forget. Anyway, that's the only way I don't know what I was saying. So I'm just going to say that I'm going to send it to the whatever TV station that I pick, and that's what I was saying. I encourage you to take the time to familiarize yourself with at least a basic part of my background. And if you don't, I probably won't answer your questions, just to be honest. Because if you don't have the time to understand who I am, I don't have the time to answer your questions. And I'm just being honest. So, if my friend doesn't come up the hill, I'm glad I got this done and out of the way while it was still bright enough, because I'm going to do it right before I go to sleep. And he actually comes up after sleep, but I like to get set up. And like I said, if he wants to, he's not looking to capitalize on it, but he has some things in his life that the attention would be a benefit if he wanted it. That's all. I don't need it, but I'm gonna get it anyway, and I made that promise in my other, I don't know what to call these things. But I'm so sorry this happens. I actually do a little better when I'm smoking, because, well, again, if you watch the other movies, you'll understand, but I'm gonna call it a movie. It's just a movie to me. It's so much easier than this, and I won't get lost, so I apologize, but that's what I'm calling them. Well, I'm so confused now. It'll take me forever to iron it out, and I only did this so I had a way out, to be perfectly honest. Like I said, you're gonna figure it out. I got nothing to lie about at all, nothing. So if you ask me something, you better want the answer, because I'm gonna tell you exactly. I will warn you if I think it would offend you. I will do that. But if you ask me again, I'm gonna tell you, and I do it every day. So. Alright, that's enough. That's good enough for me. Like I said, I will be posting this, and I'm gonna put this out to one of those TV companies. I hope again that they take the time, because if you don't take the time to understand what I'm doing on all of it, I'm not going to answer your questions. And I have somebody that is going to take care of that end of it, because I'm not going to. There's no legal problems. It's just I got somebody that I would rather field the questions. So, anyway, I will talk to you all later. Have a great night. And I hope my friend comes up and this is not the one you guys get to see, but I'm going to save it anyway. Bye-bye.